intentions. Meanwhile, Cruz looked really, really nice on the Vice. We'll get to that on the defender side in particular.
Contact is coming through, but it's going to be envious into the wheel. Forsaken able to answer back for one.
Not going to deny Primi.
No, it is not. Looking for a second, he's going to have it. They're going to be taken down. Something will be able to get rid of the enemy jet, but Jitboy's answering back with 2 kills on his... With a bunky means if he's going to look to just go tailwind forward. First of all, going to be sent out. That's a team flash, but it doesn't really matter. PRX able to come away with 3 quick kills, nothing really in reply. Jing barely tacked up. Meanwhile, something shifting back over. Will get taken down by Cruz. A solid shot, love and long. That's going to be committed to PRX. Scrambling to try to get in position, but there's a decent chance here for full sense to at least get damage, especially with a shot like that from Kalua. Jing, however, will be able to sit him down quickly thereafter, and that just leaves Cruz down to his own devices.
Thorns are alive.
Very good hope for Cruz here. Not much in the way of options.
Some more shots that can hit on to something. Could be in for it, and that is a damn good start. Cruz beginning, looking to try to get that shot through, but that gives an angle. Forsaken going to fall. And in reply, Cruz, what a deliverance there. The players, Kalua in particular, have been picking up that slack. Meanwhile, crunching the mid. Well, Envy and Jing going to be able to find 2 quick kills there. Have to see that one back in the replay. That blaze wall going up, and he's going to have a lockdown. Doesn't deny this one. Premi's doing his damnedest, trying to get him off that orbit. He does manage to grab it. Now the lockdown at the ready. Meanwhile, something intercepting Cruz on his exit out of water over towards Flowers. Plant not yet in play. Primi trying to fight forward. Knows that he has to clear this, and he cannot. And that leaves Jitboys to his own devices now. Frantically and desperately sprinting over to the B side, but something will hear these footsteps. He's got 11 HP. Needs to hit the headshot. He cannot. Jitboys gives himself an opportunity. No hit is on. Curveball going to be sent into the fuse. Held to half the spam. Finding even more damage. Pushes forward. Has to go for the reload. Kill not yet found of I. Hello? Hello? What has just happened there?
Trap. They haven't seen any other contact. Oh, Primi.
Dives out. Finds a second. They're on to Envy. Forsaken. Struggling to be able to get that catch. Something staring in towards main. He's able to find one, but he misses. That Jitboys has scaled forward. I, however, if he goes for a timing push out of the smoke, would be able to find that kill. A little bit more patiently though. Now can try to scale forward, maybe get in around the back here of these players. Something is still trying to cause a distraction, and he has. Devi on the lurk, able to find the 2 on site. The spike now stranded in Cruz. Needing to do it all. His position known. The peak is there, and Forsaken will be able.
He's still going to be 2 away. We'll run it back. Could go to the other side of the map, but something's already scaled away from him.
Killing a plant perhaps. Either way, Cruz going to be traded up, and they lose in before this. There's a lot of the info gathered. Meanwhile, Premi saying, well, we're just pushing forward. We're going for it. Forsaken going to be spotted out. The lockdown invested. They have to keep this one protected. Curveball going to be sent in. Forsaken the first to fall. Devi now dead. The lockdown can go their way, but no Jing. Able to peel back 2 kills with that Spectre in hand. Premi, however, finds it, and he clears it with a second to spare. Maybe the pop, the peak, the knife, drawn out, something just dashed it across, all blades whipping. Sarah just going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie, something now rescaling. In from that stair side. Premi going to be spotted, makes his exit, something's a little bit late on that shot. For the repeat, he will sit Premi down.
Still going to be an A hit.
Down to the dugout. No one there to eat the damage. Kalua can rescale forward, but it could be, something forward into that smoke with that shorty, trying to find that kill. He does not, but he does manage to backpedal away and find it at the same time. Something scaling, and Flowers ends up losing his life as Kalua will find the buy, and suddenly full sensor right back into the driver's seat. Still have to get this retake going. PRX are completely split apart. Cosmic Divide's going to be exchanged, cutting the site down to a 3rd. Blaze wall, try to stave them off. Curveball through, Envy, slotting forward, pushed up through the smoke, and Jing is just not ready for it. Forsaken, however, absolutely is. Finds 2, Envy almost through to the side. Under the elimination, slips the net, which is back out through the wall, back into this.
Very safe setup, except for he's got Cruz.
Blocking sight.
The Vandal still in play and in hand for full sense. Lua exploring into mid. Back in alongside Jitboys here at Street. At the moment, yeah, he's not quite reading the timing, but he's just here to try to see if he can catch anybody by surprise, really. The spike is being ushered back through club development. Turns over to the side, finds Jit Boys, might not be ready for the quick close angle peek from Primi.
Good Divide, though. This is why they're rotating. He's already gotten over to A. So something says, I'll be the distraction. I'll pick up some kills.
Might just kill them all.
He might.
He'll just dash across, make his exit. No one gonna be able to counter swing in. They're trying to find this Punisher. Now they start getting a sense of it. Meanwhile, it is Kahlua still with that Vandal, just tucked away, trying to intercept, but they need his gun. They need him to go back over to Amp. They actually want to try to make a play on this one, so he can't just sit here and lurk and wait for something. He'll start running, but as he gets ready to hear these footsteps, he's gonna turn back. That still does buy a couple more seconds where he's not reinforcing this retake. Wow. The angle, Forsaken. Up over on the side, Envy will end up falling. Prowler does check forward. Forsaken will be able to win it out. Meanwhile, the Fuse.
Other than that, it's just a wait. I'm gonna tap the orb just yet. Looks like Jing's gonna bypass it too. Primi just trying to go. That one tap with the Vandal.
Back to the Prowler, that's not going to get the spot, but he does bring out a shot, so aware of the position. He's going to be dropping away, reposition. Ring going over towards Street. He will push that angle. Meanwhile, Divide hearing these rotations a bit. This could be a monstrous backstab. Something is able to find one. Divide now striking and profiting from it. 2 kills found for himself. Primi dead as he hits the floor. Kahlua now needing to pull off a 4K clutch, has the Nightfall. He's going to send it. Next on to 2. False information that this is a 3-player stack into the corner. Shift the position. The shot from Forsaken will put him down in 13 to 10. Push forward, draws some attention on the side. Turns the flash. He's gone on red, and he's able to find 2 kills. Forsaken and Jing both going to be taken down. Meanwhile, Divide under an immense amount of pressure now. Cannot quite align those bandit shots. Fighting out of this position. Not possible. Envy will be able to eventually find that 1 kill. Something with another gets himself into a 1v2, starts becoming a little bit more doable, but trying to identify the players' positions first. Time at the same time is already gone, so won't be able to really make a go of this. Could maybe get some ult charge if he can line it up. We'll be able to take down Primi, 1 bullet remaining. We'll be Jit Boys to find the final. Do not want to do so again. So the spot over the drop. Widely ignores that one, does manage to find a kill. Kahlua going to be taken down, interrupts and slows the process of getting the spike in play, but Jit Boys, he'll collect that. Now he's going to be 1 away from a showstopper.
Jing does have his.
Paranoia. Flash, he's able to turn that away from that one, but no, Indy holds his own, is able to find that kill. Jit Boys now going to be taken down, and as you say, Jing had the showstopper invested. Didn't manage to find a kill with him, but still got Primi. Lawrence is going to be chucked in. Slow up this approach to PRX. Anticipating Forsaken falling. Envy now gone. So he's going to Jing able to find a kill on the Leviathan. The Seal Garden going to be invested by Cruz. Has to rescale forward here. Back into the site. And Floyd taking damage, and that is a big one, but it's going to be Forsaken playing forward. He's able to find that kill. Teleports forward into the corner of Jit Boys. He saw enough, so he's still able to go ahead and get that read. Takes him down. Meanwhile, Leviathan's trying to TP into the back. He ends up getting caught. Leaves that up and something. Oh my god! Cannot believe he hit that one.
What he can do with that operator sometimes.
Just a 2nd round win. There's still a decent buy here. 4 full sets to try to maintain control and see back here under their belt even further, but Forsaken dodge out the majority of the time. The Boys and Leviathan, however, able to respond with 2 kills of their own, but something in Jing coming alive, expounding upon it. Gets himself a second, and now Kahlua with the last one standing. A 1v2. Trailblazers are going to be sent forward. Spots are going to be checked, but as he tries to retreat, something I believe that we ran at the start of the show. It's great from Cruz. He wants to see the rounds ending in, a minute 30 seconds remaining. He wants to see the 5v5. He wants to see the messy play. That's how they're able to take down Global Esports. That final round on a set. It's something. He's just pushing forward, looking for more. Will pass over that operator. It's Kahlua for his troubles. Will they come to regret this? The answer's going to be no. Forsaken is watching it. Looping this one up. He's steering in towards C, but Divine is playing quite far back. Meanwhile, something is scaling forward.
That's that flank util already dealt with.
Showstopper into the corner. Kahlua going to be taking that second kill. Shitboy's barely surviving 17 HP, but I think he's just there in the paint shells wondering, is that going to kill me? No. Jing swinging the corner absolutely is. Blast packs forward. Can't quite track Remy though. He will be able to come away with only 2 kills. Causes a distraction. Leviathan peeks the corner. He finds that shot. Suddenly, we're into a 2v2. Keep playing this corner. They have to know, they have to suspect it, and they do. Devi still able to find the one, trying to find the timing here against the operator.
Aggressive. They want to push some space. They want to take some aggressive timings with that op, with the so this is just a little bit unfortunate for Cruz, but Devi there being ultra consistent. Grimmy's so ready for him to swing off of something.
Looking for a pacey hit on a B. Ball's gonna be popped. Locks the spike out for now, but chuck that up and over the top. Meanwhile, something he is in deep and upper. Finding Jitboy's let an exit from stairs. Devi at the same time trying to out-lurk the lurker of full sense, and he shells. He locks on for the headshot. Clean stuff from Devi, but now getting a little bit scrambled in where he should go. Weapon's going to be drawn back out. Leviathan will be able to find him. Remy at the same time catching Envy on that peek out from main. They get this back into a 3v3, and this is very winnable for full sense. Paranoia forward, being completely blinded up, regaining his vision, looking for Primmy. Going to be something to come away with the kill in the end, and now a smoke here. Block off the 2 remaining players from full sense. Now you meant to scale forward. You can't. They have to back away.
PRX, great awareness from something to be watching from Grimmy. That Blade Storm. Oh,
just clears both sides of the door.
Disgusting. Beautiful. This right here from something is the round saver. Could have gone real awry, real for PRX. Double fight. Space won by PRX. Forsaken's all the way over in stairs.
That he is, and he's still able to find one. Kalua's going to be eliminated right off the rip. Paranoia through. TP's up on top of the box. Turns over to the side of the baby door. He's missed about 2. Shitboys and Brimmy both deleted. Somehow he continues to get away with it. The cleanup is there. 4 players on each team leading into this side of the map. HL going to be sent. Little pivot though, and on the peak, Cruz trying to kind of punish. Maybe to take down Jing, but something is there ready and waiting. Up in hand, hits the headshot for good measure, and now Devi is in around the back, looking for these kills. Ooh, will be able to shut him down as Forsaken takes the first, but something just tucked in alongside the smoke. A thief in the night!
30 seconds left.
Escapes with his life and steals away the hopes of full sense running back this map. Grimmy now in a 1v3 in Envy. Maybe to take the first potential final fight of this map. But he just doesn't know where something is. He has no clue that he's repositioned. Oops up another weapon. The tap of the door, and 2 players potentially greet him on the other side as the smoke will dissipate the base in. It's going to be Forsaken to get them over the line. Fault line going to be invested. Curveball out. Back Gen able to clear that space. There's a full sense. Very good control thus far, but Jing going to be taking out Devi. He's able to find the highs at the same time, and he gets a shot on the Cruz. Something going to go pushing forward, trying to find that kill with Devi. They turn back over. VCT is able to find Shitboys. A fantastic headshot from him. PRX, have they finally found it? Can they make it happen? Yes. It's going to be their first pistol of this series. Ready to try to play players into halls. The door going to be tapped. Grimmy's attention now side to the other direction. Envy capitalizes on that, finds that kill. Shitboys, however, has to cover that area. I want them to be able to get these weapons. Forsaken, he gets the judge instead. Put to the use immediately, and Jing finds Kahlua. Cruz now suddenly last one standing. As it feels like we're back to this nonsense. It's back and forth, the up and down. Unless Cruz can delay, but he cannot. Or on the scale forward, getting ready to come through. Hawk's going to be cleared out. Molly nowhere. Meanwhile, something's going to be spraying and frag, and he's going to be able to find himself a kill. Devi pushing forward into the smoke, finding another one. Will eventually be flushed out, but the nade lobbed in from Jing cleans up Cruz. Something he wants a little bit more. We'll find Leviathan. Flew it out in a 1v3. Now down to a 1v2, but into the peak. That arcade sides. Doesn't really get the tap on the two boys.
Go, go.
Well, Spike is going to be taken across the rope. Jing is right there. He slowed it down. Jing is able to find one, but he's not going to turn around. Isn't a pulling, but now Devi with that kill, he's able to isolate the Spike. The lockdown immediately going to be invested. Trying to keep this protected. There's still plenty of time remaining in this round for full sense to recover this. Forsaken scaling forward. If he dies, the Jit boys. That might just be the floodgates continuing to open, but it's a good slide in. Leviathan does manage to find the one, but something That exchange, the Neon's now gone. Player advantage, the Spike still isolated in favor of PRX.
Good patience, good awareness to slide in that moment.
Cage triggered.
PRX doesn't lose an extra player.
Where it's situated. Will be cleared.
30 seconds
Off that flash, Divide swinging, eventually able to find the headshot. Looks for the second, third overall in the round. Keep forward, the Mythic to space with a bit of damage. The ulti not quite expiring yet. Jumps the corner. Now they have that judge confirmed. After the plant, reconsideration here from Full Sense. They do pump the brakes and they're immediately going to be evacuating back out through main. But Divide finds a nice timing, cleans up one, something at the same time, able to find the exchange to Leviathan, but they lose out on Indy at the same time. So now, 4v3, PRX favored. Trying to cause a split, trying to make a bit of a fake here back towards B. Now we're going to be clear to know. We'll also slow things down. Forsaken able to find one in Canteen. The Nightfall is going to be invested into this. Cruz now a 1v3. Slowly scale and get this Spike planted on A, but the warning pings are already coming down. They're anticipating that this is going to be a pinch. He's just going to go for the plant out in the open. Molly's still available, an orbital strike, and he can isolate these picks, whittle away at the forces of PRX. He can absolutely still clutch this. Send out the Molly off the back of that. They have to get the tap in here ASAP. Don't even wait for it. He'll just send this on timing. Molly at the ready. Can they body block is going to be my question. He's going to take that rope across. The Molly, I think it bounced off the top of Jing's head. They have just enough space to defuse it. I need to see that back.
I think you're right.
Well, that's that north side taken care of. Finds immediately dead. Relay Bolt going to be sent over here towards main. A little bit of damage on the Kaluas. He peels back around the corner.
Oh my God!
Jing is crunching from the other side. This one goes completely unread. No alert system, no read whatsoever. Slide back around the corner for a second. However, where in the hell was he going? He's trying to get his way down to the underpass and Cruz. Damn it at the moment. Ready for his moment to strike, and there it is. Crimmy dropping right in front of his face. He manages to find a second. Jimboy's going to be taken down. King has been lost in the fight, but now something in Divide. Also going to be joining them in the grave as Indy's the last one left standing. Tuck back through the smoke, able to find one. The right clicks. Oh, he gets a 4K.
That eco. Correct, we're going to try to make an A crunch happen, but all of Full Sense is already here.
Tucked into that hall side against the weaker stack of the two players trying to scale forward. Relay Bolt going to be dodged. Quick forward into the smoke. Don't Indy! That's a barrel stuff man to come away with two. Divide here looking for a second himself, and he gets it as Leviathan will fall. And suddenly, in the blink of an eye, it is just Cruz with 3 HP. Lifting his way back up.
Still a buy-up available for Full Sense.
Catching a glance, Forsaken. He gets shot at, he goes sliding right at the action.
Out of charges.
Opened up the site for themselves. Taking a player down. This gets tricky now. A judge there as Full Sense. Almost feels like you got to guess right. With the Primy flash.
Turn of it. Has to find the first one, but Forsaken down below. Cleans up Kahlua, Remy, gone, Forsaken now on for an AC. Here's the enemy Neon. He's looking to intercept. Takes it around the corner, swap of the weapon. Forsaken, can he find it? Yes, he can. A Predator ace.
He's just off the rip, sending it over towards A.
Trying to get the thumbs up over towards the A site, but well, 1-for-1. Cruz and Levi are going to be traded out. They open up the space, and they're going to be calling for this pivot, but it's Full Sense aren't fully buying into it quite just yet. But they at least want to try to displace Forsaken out of tower. He's going to fight tooth and nail to escape with his life intact. Doesn't manage to find that second elimination.
Have the Nightfall out at least.
Well, space opened up a bit. The boom bot being scaled on the back of that. A bit of a fadeaway. Meanwhile, something unanticipated at Sands. This outlaw in the hands of Forsaken can absolutely feast. Everyone other than Jit Boys will die to this.
He's going to be leading the charge.
Shoulder to shoulder, Jing watching the door, coming through. There's a minor tag there. Looks for that second shot. Managed to find it. Able to avoid the relay bolt. Levi at the same time, able to take down Leviathan. The jump forward, Jing no, denying the ulti from Brimmy. Exchange of volley around here. Going out, but it's going to be Full Sense. Coming out on top is something now tucked away on site. Swings forward, and he cannot connect. Brimmy with the kill, the time running a bit low there, and actually running out. He doesn't have it. The spike will go off. Primi cannot escape. And it's a Red Bull clutch from beyond the grave. One that even fools the observers.
Just in the heat of the moment. Ooh, okay.
That's the exact kind of shot that you need, but can they expound on it? So far, no. Something finds the kill in reply.
Almost out.
Who's arriving on the scene? The Guardian in hand, but he has glass cannon. He has to backpedal away and go for the reload. Meanwhile, Forsaken shifting over to the arcade side. Twigs out wide. Somehow manages to get back behind the box and then escapes. The slide into the smoke and shit, boys. It's dead. Outdone. Jing with Primi. Cruz fighting back for one kill to try to keep them in this. The Haunt avoided 15 HP. Jing pre-fires the angle. Forces to rotate out, but now it is all on Kahlua. A 1v3, and Forsaken wants the kill, and he shall have it! 13 to 10, the run to the lower bracket completed. PRX will be the #1 seed going to Masters London. They will lift their 4th Pacific Trophy in history. They are your Stage 1 VCT Pacific Champions.